Hi guys, it's Indigo from the Adventures in YA Fiction book blog, and I'm here today to do my February wrap-up and my March TBR. So during the month of February, I read 6 books, which is 2 less than my reading goal of 8, but I am very happy with the books that I read. I started school up again this semester, and I had work all month, and it was a new schedule, so it was a crazy month, but I'm glad I got through 6 books. So I'm going to start with the book that I'm not sure if it really counts, but that is A Doll's House by Henrik Ibsen. I had to read this for class. It was okay. I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't great, so I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. So the first book that I read this month was Ignite Me by Tahereh and Mafi, and I absolutely loved this book. I have my review of it, and I will link it down below. I gave it a 6 out of 5 stars, and I loved the way that the series ended. The next book I read was The Lost Lake by Sarah Addison Allen, and I do love her writing, but this book was not one of my favorites. I still did enjoy it more towards the end than at the beginning. But I think I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and I have a review up, so I'll link that below as well. The next book that I read was The Archive by Victoria Schwab, and if you guys have not heard of this book, you guys should definitely go pick it up. I really did love this, and I really do want to read The Unbound as soon as I can get my hands on it. I gave this book a 4.5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I had a little bit of problems with the first 100 or so pages and just the pacing of the beginning, but it picked up and it moved along so well, and I absolutely love this. The next book that I read was an advanced copy of To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I really did like this, but I had some problems with the main character. But overall the story was good. It wasn't what I was expecting, but I still liked it anyway. I think I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. The last book that I read in February was Hollow City by Ransom, and I loved this book even more than Miss Peregrine's, which I really did love, and I am so excited to see the series moving on. After I read the first book, I wasn't sure how the second book would fit into it, but I really did love the continuation of the story and the continuation of the characters, so I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. So those are all the books that I read in February, and now on to the books that I will hopefully be reading in March. The first books that I'm going to be reading in March is the Pushing the Limits series by Katie McGarry, which includes Pushing the Limits, Dare You To, and Crash Into You. I am currently reading Pushing the Limits, and I'm currently really enjoying it, but I'm going to be finishing these hopefully in the first week or so. This next book I'm going to be reading sporadically throughout the month, and that is Holly Black's The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. I'm going to be reading this for the Answerly Book Club, the Friday Book Club with Christina Horner. I will leave the link to their YouTube channel down below, but I've really wanted to read this, and it gives me a perfect chance to do it. The next for sure book that I'm going to be reading this month is John Corey Whaley's Noggin, which comes out in April, and I'm so excited to be reading this. I'm not really sure what it's about. I think it's a little bit sci-fi, a little bit contemporary. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it sounds fun, which is kind of what I'm in the mood for. I'm definitely going to be reading more books this month, but those are the only ones that I really have set aside. I have no idea what else I want to read this month, so if you guys have any recommendations, let me know in the comments down below. So that was my February wrap-up and my March TBR. I hope you guys had fun watching this. Let me know what you guys read last month and what you guys are reading this month down in the comments. And until then, I will see you on the blog.